standards.
Oh, really?
The husband that you wish you had.
Everybody will know.
You understand that? Everybody will know after my...
Women are depicted every day in reality TV as sexualized, savage, crazy, and aggressive individuals. Women are often presented as dependent and subordinate, as well as dim-witted, vain, and dumb. We can already see a representation of this just by reading the titles to some of these shows. Wives and Girlfriends of Professional Athletes, Mob Wives, The Real Housewives of series, The Bachelor, and Beauty and the Geek. The list really is endless. What all of these titles have in common is that they contain words that are derogatory and promote a sense of women needing men to survive.
Just kiss me, just do it.
Yeah, so, in saying that...
Holmes and German note that reality TV has rapidly come to occupy a place at the forefront of contemporary television culture. Viewing audiences are demanding to see genres that portray women in a negative light, such as dating shows and documentary-style lifestyle series.
I want Nick right now. Right now.
I'm killing it.
Elizabeth Johnston points out that since the introduction of MTV's The Real World in the 1990s, over 318 reality television shows have aired in the US alone. And, after the extreme success of Survivor 15 years ago, the floodgates of reality TV were officially opened.
For the first time in my life, I see the devil. And what did the devil do? Turn around and punched me. Oh, really?
The Washington Post has put together some data of how reality TV has looked over the last 15 years. We can see here that talent competitions have triumphed the genres with over 74 shows such as American Idol and America's Next Top Model. This is closely followed by Businesses and Careers, which feature programs like Say Yes to the Dress. Then, coming in a close third, is the family genre, which hosts Keeping Up with the Kardashians and The Girls Next Door. A 2001 study conducted by American Demographics found that 45% of Americans watch reality TV, which means thousands of people are exposed to how women are represented every day. In every genre, we are exposed to women who are displayed as money-hungry, in which they use their bodies or dependencies on men to garner financial gain. Take, for example, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. This series started as a rich family who found their fame from their three daughters, Kim, Courtney, and Chloe. In one of the first episodes that aired, I remember Kim gathering so much attention because she made a sex tape that went viral. If role models are receiving fame from crude actions like this, what does this mean for women worldwide?
You were 16
But it was all my fault, you know what I mean?
Kim stole Courtney's pictures as a practical joke, but at some point she lost them.
We have to deal with the problem and not blame ourselves right now.
Elizabeth Johnston states that audiences seem to acknowledge these shows' artifices and flaws. However, they still believe that the content of these shows reveals moments of intimate truth about real people. This is largely due to the fact that through the use of symbolic annihilation, the media has reflected a social world where women are constantly devalued through absence, condemnation, and trivialization. The way that women are depicted in reality TV has become so normal that this is how people begin to act towards them and how women unintentionally begin to act. If the reality which is defined by reality television functions as a vehicle for reproducing dominant ideologies, naturalizing the real terms of capitalism, the effects are especially dangerous for women. Tia Tyree notes that the reality of reality television is that the program is not real. In fact, much of reality television is constructed and contains fictional elements.
I've been writing scripts for reality TV for 9 years.
I've been writing episodes of reality television for 8 years now.
Before the first episode was even done shooting, we had already known who the winner was going to be.
This girl told us that she had been suicidal and now that she was on medication, but that she wasn't completely sure if it was working. Yeah, we cast her.
These lifestyle and romantically based programs subdue the objectification of women. They signify that subordination, sexism, and violence towards women is acceptable in today's society. Along with everything else, these shows promote the media's ideal of a woman, tall, thin, and beautiful. These women in reality TV are often sexualized by being scantily dressed and featuring botched, over-the-top plastic surgery. They are often scripted to say and do things that aren't actually happening, and producers put them into situations where arguments and violence escalates.
Did Megan kiss you or not?
I sucked the line, but the line was on his lips. I didn't kiss him.
Then.
I didn't fucking kiss him, for fuck's sake. I did a tequila shot out his mouth. What the fuck do you want me to do?
Listen. Then can you listen, mate?
No, fuck off, Jordan.
Fuck off.
Reality TV gives a false perception to women about how they should live their lives in regards to appearance, financial status, and love. However, it isn't all bad. Recently, there are some small changes beginning to happen in how women are represented in reality TV. Take, for instance, Survivor. Some women are represented as strong and powerful, sometimes even winning the game, like the most recent season in Australia. A huge breakthrough is a television program called Bondi Rescue, which airs yearly in Australia. They have employed a full-time female lifeguard, Nicola, who gives the men a run for their money and takes on the same duties that the male lifeguards do. However, this still isn't enough to wipe the stereotypes and dominant ideologies that reality TV has disseminated through our society. It will be beneficial to feature more females in these full-time positive reality TV roles. Ultimately, there are still negative representations of women throughout the reality TV world. Messages such as this aid in imposing sexualized and dominant views on young males and support the treatment of women as subordinate. These representations and stereotypes will also determine that these reality TV programs have profound damaging effects to young women, as it gives false perceptions of how they should behave, dress, and act.